today we're going to be talking about Orange Dream, one of my favorite morphs. I love it. There's so many things I want to do with the Orange Dream, and I can't wait to get into projects with it. I do got a female that's almost hitting 1,000 grams, so hopefully I'll be able to breed her within a year or so. But I do want to give you a little history on it. But before I do that, I want to do a shout out to my father-in-law Fred for making me some cool stuff. He made me some mask and a license plate, which is going to go on my Mercedes. So I love it. It's pretty cool. So Orange Dream originated from Ozzy Voids. Everybody knows that. Ozzy's making some insane combos. He's been working with OD ever since he got his captive hatched female back in 2002. When he first got her, he just thought it was a cool normal with some banding, and then as she got older, he saw more and more color on her. And you'll see what I'm saying when he first got her. Like, usually sometimes OD doesn't really look like it's orange in the beginning. Like, I got a female, she's, I don't know, maybe 100 something grams, and she doesn't really look that orange. But you can see as she sheds and gets older, more orange comes to her belly area, and then they brown out towards the top. And then you'll see that in my bigger female, how she browns out towards the top. All right, and then he bred her to a het albino in 2004, and then he wound up getting his first two orange dreams. I don't know if they're female or males, but. And then his friend would come over and said, hey, or he would tell his friends like, hey, I'm gonna make $1 million off of these just joking around. And his friends told him to keep dreaming, and that's where the name came from, Orange Dream. And it's crazy because it took Ozzy, I know back in 2008, if you follow, and I'll put the link in the description of the article, but Ozzy said in 2008 that he still didn't produce a super. So it took from all the way from 2002 to 2008. He didn't make the super form yet. So it's crazy how it could take so long to make a super form, and how long you have to actually work on these import projects to get, you know, the results that you want. And that's it on the history of the Orange Dream. Now I do got a couple females. One of them, it was sold to me as a single gene Orange Dream. I don't really know what she got going on. I've seen high OD stuff, but it's usually in combos. One of the high ODs that I didn't see in any combo was just a high OD. Was on Morph Market. It's probably not even there anymore. But I reached out to the guy. It looks very similar to this female that I have. But I got her for a good deal at a show. I saw her, couldn't get her out of my mind the whole show, so I wind up going back and getting her for almost dirt cheap, and she's gorgeous. I love her. She's one of my favorites. But I'm gonna have to prove her out and see what she got going on. I think she's just a pastel OD. The gentleman that had the high OD single gene, which is probably the only one I ever seen online, he thinks it's the same pastel OD, but I'm gonna have to prove that out and see. But you'll see, like, this is a single gene, right? Single gene female. Don't really look anything spectacular. Like, you can see the orange coloration, but when she was a hatchling, she didn't really have that orange coloration. She was more brown. It seems like with every shed with OD, they just get brighter and brighter and brighter, and then the top gets darker. So I think the top getting darker enhances the brightness of the belly. But I'm no expert yet at it. I don't know if they keep their full orange color or if it goes away, because a lot of the Orange Dream single genes that I find online, they brown out completely like a browned out pastel. But it seems like ODs, well, the ones I have, they just keep their nice bright color by the belly. And we'll take a closer look at them and we'll see what's going on. All right, so the first snake I'm gonna show is a single gene Orange Dream. You know, you can see the pattern. It's typical how Orange Gene cleans up the alien heads. I'm pretty sure this camera's picking up the color. You can see all the orange colorations on her. You see it starting to come through. And when I first got her, like, she didn't look like anything special, you know. But right there, you can see the orange, and it browns out towards the top. And then Orange Dream is typical of the, you know, pie track looking marks. You see those? But no head for pie, just they just look similar. But beautiful snakes. Single gene OD. Now let me get a different female. All right, the next female, this is another single gene OD female. She's about almost 800 grams, I believe. She ain't gonna stay still. But you see how the top is brown? You got some blushing on the dorsal, but then they still got that nice bright orange color on the belly. As they age, they get brighter and brighter that way. You know, the top portion of it darkens out, browns out more. This one has more alien heads, not as clean looking as I wish she was. But you can see the orange in the belly throughout the snake. Like Orange Dreams do brown out, but I've been seeing ones that brown out big time. She won't stay still. But from what I've seen of my Orange Dreams, they get brighter as they age. And she got the same thing going on. Pie track marks. Gorgeous snake. Alright. The next one, this one is the one that was sold to me as a single gene Orange Dream female. She is gorgeous. I love her. She's very clean looking. Around the alien heads, it gets dark. I know you can see that. A lot of blushing. The only blushing she doesn't really have is on her head. So that's the only thing that's throwing me off if she's pastel or not, because I figured if she has this much blushing on her head, she should have some blushing like a pastel, but she doesn't. So I don't know if the guy just didn't know that the normal female was, you know, pastel or not, or if this really is a single gene or OD. But like I said, it's very hard to find a high OD single gene female or any single gene OD. But either way, I love this animal. I got her for an amazing deal, and she's just gorgeous. So much color. She just shed today. Her belly is super clean. So I think it's a pastel OD. But I mean, if you guys ever hash anything out like this, let me know. You know, she's gorgeous. Look at that. I could look at her all day. And it seems like every time she sheds, she just gets nicer and nicer looking. She was kind of thin when I got her too. I think they were maintenance feeding her. You can see her spine a little bit. But I once I walked away, I just kept on thinking about her, and I'm like, you know, I gotta go back and get her. All right. And let me get my last Orange Dream combo in my collection. All right. Now this is one of my other favorites. This is my Orange Dream Enchi Spot Nose. He's a male, so I'm gonna be making some super ODs with him. I want to get more spot nose in my collection, and the spot nose that he came from, the gentleman, my buddy that breeds them, he has like 4 or 5 female spot noses, and they're the best looking spot noses I've ever seen. Even on Facebook, I haven't seen anything as nice as his. But yeah, it was a spot nose pairing to a super OD Enchi. And him, it's kind of harder to pick up his color in the camera. I mean, that looks like it's faded, but that's all like a peachy orange color. And he's gorgeous too. The reduced pattern. He actually made like 4 or 5 of these. And when I saw them, and I saw him fresh out the egg, was like, I gotta have one of those. They look nuts, and they still look nice, but they look totally different, to be honest. But he made a bunch of these, some super ODs. Even the Enchi ODs were nice looking out of the clutch. But I picked him up, and I picked up a single gene OD, and I don't regret it one bit. Sorry, it was a little out of the camera. Gorgeous looking snake. Let's look at his belly. Got track marks, but they're very faint. I can't wait to get spot nose in my leopard stuff and in my clown. Yeah, gorgeous. Alright, and that's the last one. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I just wanted to give everybody a quick lesson on Orange Dream, where it came from, how it came about, and there's just so much potential with Orange Dream. It's a really nice gene, and I hope everybody has it in a collection one day. There's so much to be done with it still, and it's just an amazing gene. I do want to apologize because I did want to post a video like a week ago, but I didn't get a chance to because there was just some issues with a snake that I got in, and it wound up passing away, and I was really hoping that it all panned out, and I was be able to share it with you guys, but it didn't. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that video yet. Maybe I'll share it in the future. I'm not sure. But I do have some other snakes coming, so I will be doing an unboxing video. And then I'll also be doing a video on butter/lesser soon. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you could get notifications on when those videos come out.